What we are encouraging people to do is, a mom with 3 children who's making $12 or so an hour is actually a candidate for a Habitat for Humanity home. And the mortgage with the taxes, etc., falls around $600 a month. And so when you put those pieces together and people can start thinking about the possibilities, the cost of renting versus the possibility of ownership and that stability, can be a really exciting opportunity for many of the families in the Valley. So we hope that through this program we'll actually introduce some more folks to this opportunity and encourage them to check us out.
Yeah, the real challenge I find with recruiting families is they're in a position where they never believe that it's at all possible to get a home. So we find more success in letting other people who have relationships with or contact with these other people. So the pastors of the churches, the different people like that, they know their members, the after-school programs, Walmart or corporations like that have, they know what a certain salary these people are making and that they would qualify that. So building a referral network from these types of sources that could go to the person and say, you know what, I think you could own a home through the Habitat program, and then refer that person over to us. I think building that network will get a broader and more diverse set of families. And if we're building in Allentown, Bethlehem, or Easton, you need families from each of those cities. So we can't have a whole waiting list of families in Bethlehem, but we're only building a block of homes in Allentown this year. So it takes a little bit of really coordinating that referral sources.
It's a very exciting time for us because we also have a lot of growing interest from leaders in the Allentown community who want to see this happen. And I think our success in Bethlehem and the magnitude of what we've been able to accomplish is very exciting to individuals who may not have seen this as a possibility before. So we're in the starting stages of building a coalition to look at how we can really transform communities in Allentown. 4
more homes in this first part of the summer here. Yeah, as you're driving across the Mincy Trail Bridge, if you look up there, it's the very top street that we put in. Each house is a different color that provides it a little bit of, originality for the family. But also, I think it was a little influenced by down in New Orleans, Musicians Village, where they built all the houses a different color. And then behind that, you see that's just a big chunk of the mountain, which when we acquired this property, one of our intentions there was to preserve the top half of that mountain, that process. So we were glad to be able to pull that off. We raised the first $2.5–3 million to make it happen, and we received some large awards for that, for visionary leadership and smart growth. The concept there was to preserve some land to connect some dead-end roads up at the top of the mountain there, to provide homes for families, hardworking families, and then across the street at the industrial park and stuff like that, people can live, work, and recreate in the same town in which they live. So that was, it's a great design, and it's called smart growth. Just 1 or 2 houses a year, you're like a house builder, and then you become a block builder. And when you're doing 10 to 20 homes, you're a neighborhood builder. And once you're over 20, you're building a larger community. So that's where we're headed. We've made this transition. I credit that to a great bunch of people on our boards and committees. And we use a lot of strategic planning and project management to pull it all together.